So hey guys and welcome back. And sorry about the little pause. It's because the game closed down on me. So I had to replay up to the part I was at. So I'm just gonna keep playing from here. But I'm pretty sure I have to call. If nothing else works, I'm gonna call mom. Come on, mom. Hello? Hey mom, it's me. My little Waffles. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm fine, mom. Just wanted to ask you about something. Did you ever wash that jacket I saw you wearing? No, not yet. Now, Waffles, you know better. I've never seen that jacket not be dirty and wrinkled. It's almost like you sleep with it on. Can you help me on my case? Of course, sweetie. Do you remember that cat Meatballs from when I was young? Oh yes, I think so, dear. Isn't that the kitten who always wanted to pick on you? One and the same, but now he's not a kitten. He's threatening to punch me with his ginormous paws. I'm scared, mommy. What should I do? No one bullies my Waffles around. I think I've got his mother's phone number around here somewhere. Ah, here it is, dear. I'll take care of this. Thanks, mom. Anything for you, dear. Let's hope this works. I kind of feel like I had to manipulate my own mother. Hope she doesn't see it that way. 5 minutes later. How they know where we are? Meatballs. Ah, mother, how are you doing on this lovely day? She called him by his name. He's in trouble. Are you picking fights with other cats again? Ma, I would never. It's not. When will you ever grow up, Meatballs? I did not raise you to bring shame to your family. I'm just. Were you Asian? You're coming with me right now. Ma, please. I do not want to upset you any further, but I am currently on the job. Working? This is your work? Here in this empty alley? And you're smoking cigars like always? Don't you know what those will do to you? I'm working, Ma, I swear. You swear? Do you think I'm stupid? No, Ma, I would never imply such a thing. You are coming with me, mister, and enough of that accent. You were born here in Cat Town like the rest of us. But Ma, but what? Don't you dare talk back to your mother. You come with me right now or still help me. May I please call someone first? Okay, yes, Mom, I'm coming. That's what I thought. Ooh, that was painful to watch. But now we've one less bad cat to deal with. And if Meatball was here, the others can't be far. I think we're ready to move, Spotty. Keep your eyes peeled. So I guess the only way you can get rid of her is with calling your mom. Something I was trying not to do the whole gameplay. No trash can searches anymore. I've exceeded my quota for the week. Oh, and he smells like milk. This building looks abandoned. Why was Meatball guarding it? Not sure just yet, but something is fishy here. The laser has to be here somewhere. And about the laser, we haven't had time to talk about it. I don't know what will happen if it's activated, but if it is that a blueprint? Just keep your eyes closed. Don't worry about me. Just protect yourself. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? Of course, I'll follow your orders, Inspector. Good. Now we need to find that laser and pronto. It's a regular old medicine cabinet, good shape overall. Used to be mounted to the wall, but it's just lying on the ground. Door's locked though. Spotty, do you smell anything special? No, sorry. Upstairs? Let's go in here first. It's pitch black in here. I can't see two pods in front of me. The switch isn't working, and there are sparks coming off the thing. Fun, fun, fun. You coming, Spotty? I would rather not. Alright, forgot you and the dark don't get along. Yeah, sorry. No worries, bud. Stay put and I'll be out. I'll be back soon. Looks like the cables were cut with sparks popping all around them. No touchy. Spotty, any chance you know much about electricity? Actually, yes. I started studying to be a detector dog, but changed over to the sniffer discipline later. Wasn't really a fan of detecting bombs. It made me too nervous, but I still learned how to disable small bombs, so I've got a working knowledge on electrical stuff. Think you can fix the switch? Can you see it from there? Yes, yes. Just need a couple of electrical cables and then I'll do the trick. A jack of all trades you are. Electrical cables. Lots of stuff. Towards the back of the room, but I can't make any of it out in the dark. Need to find a way to get the lights on before poking around in here. Gotta get out. Where's the door? Wait, hold on a second. What is it? I'm smelling something. No, someone. They're in the building, somewhere upstairs. Oh, you're right. Now that I'm paying attention, I can hear someone talking loudly in the distance. Really? I can hear a thing. Maybe your hearing is as bad as your sniffing is good. Anyways, let's keep quiet. Maybe I can hear what they're saying. What are you saying? This is a joke, right? The luckiest dog in the known universe gets a flat tire? How's that possible? No, just stay where you are. You could be in danger if you get here when the laser is live. Of course it's dangerous. I mean, we're the bad guys after all. You might be lucky, but you aren't that bright, you know? Yeah, and Meatball isn't answering his phone right now either. I'm not sure, but something strange is going on. I need to get back to the boss. Later, Chance. And don't do anything stupid. I think we're getting close. Close now. But we can't go up the stairs yet. Pretty sure that was Pepper's voice I was hearing. I've heard of him. He's one of the most wanted cats in Cat Town. Exactly. Him and Trouble go paw and paw. We need to be silent and sneaky. I hesitate to suggest this, but we can't. Oh, we can get around through the window. Oh, I don't know if I should. Dogs aren't very agile, you know? Yeah, I know. As much as I hate it, this is a job for a cat. Be careful, Inspector. So is this all debris on the ground or what? The laser, holy... Where? The laser, holy cow, is way beefier than I expected. I should move a little closer and switch on Pixel's gadget. Oh, wow. It's aimed at where the debate is taking place. I gotta hurry. All those lives are in danger, and they have no idea what's up here. No, Maple, that's the subject we strongly disagree on. You're clearly not very open-minded, Cookie. It would greatly reduce crime in the city. We cannot sterilize cats. We are a society. We as a society are better than that. Almost 80% of citizens want lower crime rates in Cat Town. You've done nothing at all about it. Should we discuss the heist that occurred just yesterday? Wait, every single police officer was stationed at a single location in another part of the city. Is Cookie the mayor? I thought Maple was. The criminals stole a big ruby with zero police intervention. Who exactly does the city belong to? I want to use the remainder of my time in respect to Fluffy's memory, who recently suffered a tragic death. The event saddened me greatly, and I know it does the citizen of Cat Town as well. I found to find a way to avoid a shortage of boxes. Every cat in this town deserves a good cardboard box at home. Anyway, time to focus on how to use pixels device on this Mondo laser. Now to switch on the jammer, fingers crossed. It's turning on. Lots of techie tech, blah blah blah. Mumbo jumbo, come on, come on, come on. Oh, the screen is red. That's typically means something is bad. Stack buffer overload. That seems worse. And this little button is doing nothing. Great, perfect. All this work and a jammer is busted. Now what? I gotta figure out another way to stop the laser. Plan B, I'll open this hatch and destroy everything in it. It's just specific enough to work. What hatch? Good grief, this laser is huge. How powerful is this thing? There's a hatch on the end of it. Have I said before how much I hate pigeons? I really hate pigeons. When I'm trying to take a nap at the office, they're always coming up to the window, cooing and flapping, waking me up. Pigeons are the worst. A hatch at the end. The hatch is screwed to the laser device. I should use a screwdriver on the hatch to open it. Good grief, this laser is huge. Wait, what? I did click the screwdriver. The hatch is too far for me to use the screwdriver, and I'm not gonna try climbing that. I need to find some way to get closer to it. It's not working. Hold on. Turn the hatch. We can go back in. Hold on, maybe I can still make use of the part at some point. Alright, overload it. Pixel Gizmo's completely useless now. So guess I can try pulling some spare parts from it. If I use a screwdriver, I can unscrew some stuff. No idea what that is. Oops, broke the screen. Think I've seen that doohickey inside a toaster once. No, wait, maybe not. Well, except the cable, everything else is a mango mess. Boop. Oh well. What? Spotty, you'll need to come here. I've got the cables you requested. Think you can fix the light with these? Yes, but you're gonna stay close by, right? I'll be right here, buddy. I'll keep you safe. Okay, thanks. I'm coming in. All fixed. The cables weren't in good shape, but it should work for now. I'm colorblind though, so we'll soon see if I got any wires crossed up. All good either way. Thanks, buddy. Industrial paint supplies. No need for that stuff. This broken broom should be handy later. This barrel is rusty and dangerous. Not going to risk cutting myself trying to pry it open. No need to open this toolbox. I already got a screwdriver. Each of these cleaning products containers is empty. Not that this place could be clean at this point anyways. A couple boxes from Box Furniture. Kinda ironic. Maybe we're finally coming full circle. Spotty did a great job getting the lights back on quickly. I really regret how much I undervalued him when we started on this case. Spotty, do you smell anything special? No, sorry. There's a Woolball card stuck to the ceiling. How can I get my paws on it? What is this on the ground? Nothing? I still can't reach the card. It's too high. A little further. Combine the screwdriver and broken broom is a stroke of genius, but I need something to hold them together. The paper? Something to hold them together. We might find some cables. Nothing in the boxes. Can't open the barrel. What am I going to combine for that? Doors locked. How's that locked? Let's go back out. It's long enough to reach the laser, but I need a pointing end to open the screw. Yo, Pigeon, you got something? We can't shoot them away? What about this one over here? I need a pointing end. Yo, get off. I'm trying to open this. Yo. A pointy end. A key is just there, but I can't grab it. The gap in the window is too small. No way I can remove the planks or the glass without alerting Pepper. I can try using the magnet to get the key since it still has the remaining charge. Ooh, the key is slowly moving, wiggling ever closer. Sweet, got it. Good work, Tiny Magnet. Your job here is done. You were a good friend to me on this adventure. The medicine cabinet? A small key I found. It has the medical symbol on the key ring. This key in the cabinet's lock seems to be a match. Will it open? And it does. Lots of goodies in here. The bandages. The medicine cabinet contains several rows of bandages. I'm gonna take one in case. Well, let's hope we don't get hurt. Just one. Just some meds to help deal with stress and anxiety. This must have been an office building in the past, so guess I shouldn't have expected much more. What was that? Surgeon. Kind of gross, but otherwise intact. I'll take it because it could come in handy. A syringe. So wrap that around. I can unroll the bandage around one of the ends of the broom. And Viola. Now I just need to attach this to another object and I can get something useful. So if I combine the screwdriver and the broken broom and then tie them together with this bandage. Tighten the bandage as much as I can. Ta-da, my newest invention, the screwdriver with a super long handle, perfect for the harder reach screws. It's more robust than I thought. I'm also proud of myself. Okay, my super long screwdriver broom monstrosity should be good enough to snag the card. Just gotta push a little on the left, now a little on the right. Come on, come on. Finally, another rare card for the collection. So I have to switch it over with I can combine these. Syringe. Okay, say he needed a pointing end. Yo. Okay, let's see if my mega screwdriver can do the job. The broom and screwdriver aren't attached to each other very well, so if the hatch is sealed too tightly, I'm screwed. Pun. Enough with the jokes. I'm going to turn into Patches or Morty if I keep it up. Back to the hatch. Easy, easy, slowly, almost there. Whew, finally, hatch is open. I was worried my creation wouldn't hold. Now, a way to stop this machine. The hatch is open now. Pixel mentions some other way to make this thing crap out. This might work, but if I just catapult the milk punch from the flask, it'll miss the target. I need something to help guide my aim. Oh, if I suck up the milk punch from the flask into the syringe, I could use it to do a precise spray from a distance. Not that far. This could actually prove useful. I'll try using the syringe to aim the milk punch into the laser. The punch is so strong, maybe it'll work up the electrical stuff inside, right? Guess I don't have any better options at the moment. Alright, here we go. Oh, down the hatch it goes, not too bad. We got sparks flying, now good. Inspector, you need to get down here right now. Just a minute, Spotty. You really need to get back here right now. Okay, I'm coming. Can't leave him alone for more than 5 minutes and he starts whimpering. Not easy taking care of a dog sometimes. I've done my best to jam the laser, hope it works. Pepper. Surprised to see me so soon, Inspector. Last time was the catnip steal. I guess if you hadn't caught the Mad Catter, I would have paid him back personally. On the business though. No sudden movements or I'll shoot. Come with me. Somebody needs to talk to you. Who are you talking about? Oh, little cat, you're expected. But first, I need to know something. What were you doing outside? Trying to get to the roof? Did you mess with the laser? Tell me the truth. No laser, I promise. So what were you doing then? I I had to go out there and grab the key from the medicine cabinet. You can have it back if you want. Why would you have done that? I, thought maybe there might be something in there I could use to make you sick. Make me sick with headache medicine? What a moron. One of Cat's Town's finest. Come along, don't try anything stupid, mind you. And the police dog is a fighter too. Spotty, remember what I said about closing your eyes, okay? Shut your mouth, Waffles. Move it. Ah, and now everyone is here. Hello, Waffles. Very good to see you again. Snowball, you're involved in this? And nice to meet you as well, Spotty. How are you here? I saw you in prison. You already know that wasn't me, Inspector. Don't play the fool. One thing I know not to do is underestimate you, and I'm confident you now understand the events of the last few days. I need to know what you're doing with this laser. Are you going to destroy the entire city? Goodness, no. What kind of mad cat do you think I am? Destroying the city? To what end? There's no point in doing that. I want power, and exciting a little chaos is the quickest way to get it. Cat Town will be under my paw soon enough. These are delusions of grandeur, Snowball. Perhaps for small-minded cats such as yourself, but for me, this is ambition. No need for pedantry, though. I'm sure you're more interested in discussing some of the more confusing events for these past few days. That's true. You know me well. I'm grateful for you, you know? I've had so much fun with you lately. You deserve a pat on the back. The laser is ready, and now I'm just waiting for Patches to bring everyone out of the building. We have a couple of minutes to spare. Wait, what did you say? You're not using the laser during the debate? Aha! You'll see, friend. I'm always one step ahead. I know Pepper is pointing a gun at my back. Better keep a low profile for now. To start, we'll go back to the beginning, to the formulation of my greatest desire: control every soul in Cat Town. Some years ago, I created a corporation of thieves. We secured a large number of assets, became rich, and the police couldn't catch us. Yet, I remained unsatisfied. Unlike Robin Wolf, we were not respected. We only inspired fear amongst the populace, and they saw us as a threat. Well, you didn't share the money with the poor. Not completely true, dear cat. I paid people to do various jobs for me, some of whom were in need of cash. Unfortunately, they weren't as trustworthy as my original crews. Soon, I had an epiphany. I'd never be able to control Cat Town until I literally controlled their minds. No more ulterior motives, no undue fear, no doubting my abilities. You're mad. Oh, I know. But it's a creative madness, and I'm proud of it. I had this wild idea about hypnotizing our fellow citizens. We started simple. Reverse psychology, classic conditioning, basic things, but we needed subjects to experiment upon. First guinea pig. Okay, so you did a psychological training on guinea pigs? No guinea pigs, cats and dogs, of course. It took some time, but our first test was quite interesting. We tried and I believe succeeded in making the subject believe he was someone else. How good was he, Waffles? You've met him. Do you know who I'm referring to? Has he Pablo then? I was gonna say Erwin, but he's not up there. That's a picture of Marmalade. Actually, I think Marmalade might be earlier then. guy in the Polaroid? What? No, absolutely not. Are you just saying whoever's name comes to mind? Okay. Mentioning this clue. Mallow? Oh, your brother Mallow. He's the one in prison. He believes he's you. Correct. He really looks just like me, don't you think? He's your brother, Snowball. How could you let him rot in prison? And I scratched his face for nothing. Yes, that is a shame. Collateral damage, as they say. In my defense, Mallow approached me in desperation many years ago. He was broke, his shop was going under, and he asked me for money. I seized the opportunity, and now he's my very own stunt double. He became a very practical setup. He's been eating at a restaurant. Every police, cat, and dog in town was watching him. And on the other end of the city, I would be robbing a shop. That's why you always had an alibi. Now you're catching gun. It was one of my best ideas, not even mentioning the other advantages it presented me. Mallow's old shop. So you said Mallow's lobotomization had other advantages? Lobotomization? We're not such base animals, Waffles. He's my brother. Even if he wasn't the brightest kid in our litter, I would never put him under the knife like that. But since he was on the team, I made use of him. We made him disappear to another city, and I was able to procure his old shop. And this cotton candy shop, let me guess. You used it as a safe house while Mallow was in prison. You'd hide there while preparing whatever plans you had in mind. Maybe you're a little quicker than I expected. And as you sat quietly in the shop, your brother pushed pancakes off the roof. I must tell you the truth. We conditioned Mallow to be like me. Before this incident, I told him to hurt Inspector Waffles. He surprised even me. He understood that killing your partner would hurt you more than just a physical wound. You're much too compassionate, Waffles. It's not weakness. Oh, it's your weakness, a target on your back. Nothing to say, friend? You are the most cowardly and pathetic cat I know. The sentiment is appreciated. Now, back to my story. Mallow wasn't the only subject in the first batch of experiments. Plans, weakness. So you had a batch of test subjects. Oh yes, we hypnotized a number of cats and dogs, mostly those who nobody will look for or notice, behaving differently. Each of them possessed something we felt we could use to our advantage, a trait or an object. The Maple Market cashier, for example, we knew the shop was located over the sewer access, and so we used it as our first safe house. We held our fake cult meeting too, but you already know about that. Sometimes though, the subject had flaws. I spent many nights with Milo trying to share all my memories, but he would just forget the most important one of all. Did you notice it? I guess you remember what you said when Pancakes interrogated you after catching you on the street by sheer luck. Nothing is luck with me, Inspector. And yes, of course I remember. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yep, Milo didn't know. That's how I knew something was off about him. You would never forget that moment. I knew it would happen someday, and unfortunately, really. We had many failures. There was a dog that wasn't receptive to the experiments at all. We never determined why, but sometimes he would just black out. No bother, he was useless anyways. An antique collector or something, if I remember well. That's useless. I've met him. I met him. He was hypnotized by a fishing rod. Yes, that's him. Not my best creation, but I improved quite a bit from there. Snowball hypnotized sidekick. But how is all this related to Fluffy's death? Patience, Inspector. As I was telling you, I got some inopportune results with hypnosis. It took too much time for how little of success rate was. I was close to seizing everything. That is until somebody gave me a peek of what was happening at Box Furniture. So you went to Fluffy's house, but not alone, with a powerful ally. You needed somebody strong, as strong as Pablo, but why? Yes, Pablo was with me, but you know nothing's of Fluffy's true identity. Without Pablo, there was no way I could ever hope to defeat him. Pepper mentioned Pablo to me some time ago, and when I met him, Pablo's potential was immediately visible, clearly an asset we wanted on our team. I knew he would need to do a thorough job with him, so we used a special method just for him, classic conditioning and using a bell to boo. Precisely. It took far longer than we imagined, but the retraining was so impactful, it didn't matter. He was ready to go by the time the Box Furniture intel arrived. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that Box Furniture has an R&D department with an enormous budget? Very high-tech stuff they produce. Odd for a cardboard company, no? They were experimenting on a new technology for collecting info under different boxes. They called it barcodes. You use some kind of laser on it and can edit them on the computer. I can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? But during the initial test, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All scientists in the room went crazy. They were jumping all around, fighting like primitive animals. And it was even more effective on dogs. It triggered their desire to hunt prey. That sounds terrible. I would never want to be like that. Oh dear police dog, don't you worry. You might enjoy being a bit more feral. So just to be clear, you went to Fluffy's house with Pablo, and under your orders, he threw Fluffy through the window. Yes. And I found some interesting info on his computer, which led me to who had possession of the laser's blueprint. You stole it and murdered the cat on the street. Oh, you're finishing my sentences. We must be made for each other. False leads. Okay. I get that you were behind these two murders, but you're wondering about the fake leads, yes? Yep. Sure. I'm quite proud of those. You know, what would you like to know? The fake Polaroid of both victims, of course. Those were for Patches. I planned on you being out of the picture by the time he found the second one, and without you or Pancakes, well, none of us were surprised by how poorly he handled the case from there. All of which was the second part of my plan. Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. He didn't stop to think twice before heading to Maple's office, and so off we went to quietly pocket the ruby we needed without any police interference. They were all looking for a threat that didn't exist. Meow, ha 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 ha. I know, I'm quite the genius. Any other false leads you'd like to discuss? Okay, get you behind 2 murders. Okay, so that's the cult. The secret underground cult. That was specifically made just for you, Inspector. I needed to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing the ruby for the laser. It was the best way to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plan, and the only one who could challenge me intellectually. Well, besides Pancakes, of course, but I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles. It was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter to lose the respect of your team. I'm not a psychopath after all. Debatable, but please go on. I know you leave no stone unturned. Your personal life may be a mess, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to detective work. Even if you have to do minimal respect, even if you do have minimal respect for a procedure, so why not simply plant some fake clues in your case? Sure, it needed extra time and planning. Getting into Erwin's house and finding 30 cats for a coat, a lot of preparation was needed. But I knew the payoff would be worth it. We must, we must, we must enjoy the little things, you know? It really was a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you thanks. Huh, I should have known better. I should have seen through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. I did incredible work orchestrating all that, and you really couldn't have been expected to know any better. The plan worked to perfection. We had the ruby, the cannon was ready and secured. Everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay low for a bit and headed to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both of you there with Pablo leaving the cotton candy shop. So I did something I detest. I changed my plans. You had uncovered too much of it, so I decided to deploy the laser as soon as possible. And I suppose you did the same. So here you are, trying in vain to stop me. You got that right. Too late now, my friend. We're only waiting on patches to let everyone out because of the pending threat, and then showtime. We initiate the laser and create what I love most in this world, chaos. I can hardly wait. It's such a powerful feeling, one that I deserve for all my hard work, but Patches is being a bit slow as you could expect. So while waiting, I guess this means my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be respectful as I was and answer with complete honesty. Meaning Snowball Prison. My first question is a simple one. Why did you go to see Mallow in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I wasn't linked to Fluffy's death after all. Actually, I found a hair in Fluffy's office. It belongs to you, DNA match and all. Ah, I see. In spite of perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was by my own fur. One of my crews secured a key pass that would allow me through Fluffy's bathroom to the top floor. Pablo couldn't have done the job on his own, so I had to be there. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that you had a small preview of my return to the spotlight, huh? Finding the safe house. You knew I was involved in one way or the other, but how did you find the safe house? How did you make the connection to the shop? I cannot figure it out. A sweet smell in the empty office. A spotty picked up a sugary trail back at the station and we followed it without any clue what we'd find along the way. It's your little friend here who did all the work. I wasn't expecting that at all. And why would that be? Spotty is a talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You have never been the type to ask another police cat or dog for help on a case, but you're not ashamed to call him your little. You're not afraid to, but you're not ashamed to call your little mommy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during your investigation? Yeah, once. Two. Hey, the other one was Patches. Not bad, but not perfect. You could have avoided a couple calls. Anyways, ever since Pancakes fell from the roof, you devolved into a loner and a mechaholic. But good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back on your paws. Such a shame you got other issues to deal with now, though, yes? Wait, do you hear that sound? That's the sweet music of a crowd in motion. It's time to start our little machine. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes for the outside. Spotty, you know what to do, remember? So they heard people leaving and they tied us up just to fire it a couple weeks later. Wanted to tire us up before all the questioning. Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As soon as you, or as some of you know, I've decided to leave the department. I've been on the force for more than 10 years and now feels like the right time to do something different. While investigating Fluffy's case, I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot. And I know everybody's goofs at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situation could have been a lot worse. Without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles, if not for them, I could have made an even bigger mess. I owed them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs. But I'm very happy to see I was wrong. Oh sure, you're welcome, Chief. Pixel, you too. Everyone who works here, really. Who the hell's that next to me? Is that Mocha? Man, you better get your ass back to the desk. You did nothing. Everyone who works here, really. I'll miss each of you. We'll miss you too, Chief. Do you know what you're going to do? I think so. I always say to everyone that I'm a gourmand, and it's time to put my food where my mouth is. You'll all see soon enough. You aren't going to say? I'm curious. No, it's a surprise. But you're all invited. You're all on the invite list. Croissants for Peanut, a cinnamon coffee for Mocha, hot dog for Spotty. It'll be my treat. Where the hell is Spotty? Be my treat. Speaking of, has anybody seen Spotty? I'm not sure. Let's find him before celebrating. A good idea, Chief. Now we're cooking with gas. One last pun for the road, huh? Forever and always. You'll be missed, Patches, but by everyone here. No need to be sentimental, Waffles. It's time for me to head out, but before that, let me introduce your new chief. Everybody, please give a warm welcome back to Pancakes. Hey everybody, I'm not great at making speeches, but here we are, so I've got to do it. Mayor Cookie is going to join us later, so one long and tedious speech would be more than enough for all of you. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with each of you. Just being able to work again is a treat. Many times I thought it would be impossible for me both physically and emotionally, but you were also kind and gracious to me while in recovery. I would never forget what you all have done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time, and I can't wait to work alongside my team again. We're going to do some amazing work for our city. And that's all from me. It's time to enjoy our party. I like to propose a toast. Wait, Waffles, could you find Spotty for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favorite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, back in a minute. Hey Waffles, how you been? I haven't seen you at the Metal Heart lately. Hi Cha. Yeah, I've been doing some DIY work at my apartment. Think I'm gonna take better care of it than I did before. But I'll be back to the Metal Heart soon. It'll be good to hang out with if you're gonna be there. But what are you doing here at the party? Oh, I just wanted to say goodbye to Patches. He came to pick you up at the bar so many times. I feel like I know him almost as well as you do, or I know you. Oh, cool. Very cool. Spectre, ask her out. Everyone is waiting. What? You're maybe the best Spectre in town, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. Aren't you supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else? No. Mocha says I'm not allowed near the buffet until everyone has at least one plate. Last time I got there first and ate pretty much everything, people were upset. But that's not important now. You're talking with your friend. I'm not going to interrupt anymore. I've said what I needed to say. I can hear you two whispering. He's not wrong though, Waffles. When are you going to ask me out? Yes. You want to get a drink sometime? Waffles, I own a bar. That's the last thing I want to do in my spare time. True. Well, you figure it out. I'm going to chat with Patches. See you soon. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, Peanut. If she's gonna be your girlfriend, I like her. I'm gonna go look for Spotty and pretend I never heard your question. Hey buddy, what are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming, just a minute. What's going on, Spotty? I already told you. It's just sometimes I prefer to be alone. Hey listen, you and I are alike. You know, when I asked you for help with Fluffy's case, I didn't really want you around. Well, not for too long at least. I didn't think anybody could prove helpful and I was afraid of getting close to anybody else. But you stuck around and you were a wonderful friend to have around. You're the best partner I could have asked for. Just don't tell that to Pancakes, Inspector, I really don't know what to say. Well, inside the station, there are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time if you need to be alone for a bit, but enjoy the good moments when you can. Don't let them pass by. And right now is one of those moments. Spotty, earlier, Inspector, did you say we're friends? Yes, friends. And please, just call me Waffles. Yeah? And that was Inspector Waffles. When I first got it, I didn't expect it to be a point and click game, but I like the game. If they ever made a second game, I'll get it. Hit sense. Got 5 people. So what do you mean, wool ball artist? Couldn't even look at the cards. Kidnapped catnip finishers. No, was that like a was it like an Indiegogo or something? People who paid to support the game, or I don't know what that catnip thing was. Inspector, how are you today? Hello, Ermin. I've got some good news to share. Presenting your Woolball Collection card album. What a relief. Thank you so much. It's all yours now. Have a good day. Wait, let me check the cards inside. Oh darn, some red cards are still missing. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to find all of them. Oh well, it's still better than nothing. Thanks for your dedication, Inspector. It would have been interesting to see what happens if I found all the cards. Well, too late now. I can't redo the adventure, or can I? Yeah, apparently there's a secret ending for if you get all the wool ball cards. Which obviously I didn't get. I got like, what, 3 of them or 4? But I don't know, depending on how long the ending is, or it's probably not a long secret ending, but if I do get it, and if it's long, then I'll record it and play it up. But if it's like 30 seconds, then I'm not gonna do it.